Hello everyone, and welcome to my latest video on my channel. Meteorological spring begins today, on March 1st, which means now we can start looking ahead to the future of trees and plants coming to life, and warm weather, and leaving winter behind us. But this great weather has a catch. Spring doesn't just bring nice weather, it puts millions of Americans at risk of tornadoes every spring, and this year could feature an active season. So in today's video, I decided to put some information together to keep you and your family safe with this upcoming dangerous tornado season. To begin our discussion, we need to talk about where tornadoes will be most likely this spring. This first map shows the average tornado threat zone for the month of March. Places in Western California and this massive portion of the eastern United States needs to be on the lookout for tornado threats. The risk zone grows in April, stretching as far north as the Dakotas. Any location in this red zone is at least at a small threat for tornadoes. The threat area grows even larger in May, with tornadoes being possible in places as far west as Montana and other western states. Now that we have reviewed who needs to look out for tornadoes this spring, let's take a look at what the difference is between a watch and a warning. If a tornado watch is ever issued in your location this spring, it means that conditions will be favorable for the development of severe thunderstorms that can produce tornadoes. These watches are issued up to 6 hours in advance of the coming dangerous weather. If you ever hear the word watch, always remember to stay alert, and be weather aware. A tornado warning would be the next step up, and are issued when a tornado is either imminent, forming, indicated by Doppler radar, or reported to the National Weather Service by emergency management or a trained weather spotter. Tornado warnings are usually issued up to 1 hour in advance of the storm, and when they are issued, it's time to take action to protect your life. There are other types of tornado warnings as well, such as the PDS tornado warning. This stands for a particularly dangerous situation. If these are ever issued, these indicate that Doppler radar is indicating an imminent violent tornado, or that a tornado has been spotted and confirmed. These types of warnings are even more dangerous than the generic warnings, so take even more precautions to protect yourself. There is another type of tornado warning, and it's known as the tornado emergency. This is the absolute highest and most dangerous a tornado can become, and it is issued when a destructive and even deadly tornado is about to enter a populated area. Now that we have seen the difference between a watch and a warning, and the different levels of the tornado warning, let's review some very important tips on how you can heed these life-saving warnings in the best way possible. When taking shelter from a tornado in your home, avoid top-floor rooms, because those are vulnerable to getting torn off the house if a tornado was to pass through your neighborhood. Another place to avoid is exterior rooms, because flying debris will have a much smaller buffer to get through to enter into your home. The best place you can be is a storm shelter or a basement. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have basements, so your next best decision would be to head to the lowest and innermost part of your home, such as a closet or a bathroom. If you have enough time, put on a helmet if debris was to get blown around in that room, and put pillows and thick blankets on yourself. If you can take any other life-saving measures before the tornado arrives, make sure to do so. Another important thing to do is to prepare now. Don't wait for a tornado to be imminent or occurring to figure out where to hide and how to care for your needs. If you do live in a tornado-prone area, I urge you to take some time to put together a plan. Firstly, designate a tornado shelter or safe room in your home. The next thing you will want to do is spend time making an at-home safety kit with tornado essentials, such as non-perishable foods, water, batteries, a battery-powered radio, and first aid kit supplies. If you were ever to be driving when a tornado is about to hit, it would be helpful to keep a tornado kit in your car. If you own any pets, put together an emergency kit with all of their necessities. Another important thing is not to forget important documents. Before we conclude today's discussion, let's talk about life-saving measures you can take if you were ever caught on the road when a tornado is about to strike. If a tornado warning is issued when you are out on the roads, make sure to get off the road as soon as possible and head for the closest and most sturdy structure you can find. Some things not to do include seeking shelter under a tree, or anywhere outside. Only hide in a low-lying area as a last resort option. Do not stay inside your vehicle, and never seek refuge under an overpass. Overpasses can amplify tornado winds, putting you in greater danger. Well, that's all the vital information I have for you in this update. Make sure to subscribe for more weather updates and weather-related content, and I will see you in the next one.